Well, tonight's a very important occasion for us, being the 98th anniversary of the 1916 rebellion. We decided to have a mass for the families of our patriot dead. We did this once before, quite a number of years ago, and it was very successful, and we thought, given the importance of the time and everything else, that we would do it again. We have issued personal invitations to all the families, and indeed a broad invitation to the broad Republican family in Belfast, and we have been very well received, and we're expecting a big crowd here tonight. We've got music, we've got dancing, we've got everything inside for them. We have got 4 co-celebrant priests who have been great with us, and at this stage we'd like to thank Clonard Monastery for all their help and assistance and for everything they've done for us. By all accounts, it's going to be a very nice, a very solemn and a very beautiful occasion.
A reading from the Book of Wisdom. The souls of the virtuous are in the hands of God. No torment shall ever touch them. In the eyes of the unwise, they did appear to die. Their going looked like a disaster. They're leaving us like annihilation, but they are at peace. If they experience punishment as men, see if their hope is rich with immortality. Slight was their affliction, great their blessings will be.
Dara legt, slucht is liturgy of Paul in the Rovani, of Rive, what I did in our march, na coma kere in our union. You're our lecture wui, a wakin, a bahort sus, or wailing in the air. Coma na mundache, gap grass to Elor in Kwine. I was K Yanhi, Pubble Tefa J, a crucial. You're a Tajia dar Siru, K Yanhu, our Niru. An je Christe Yanhi, an che for a was, was Togu, o Warif, was ta Fus, or Yas J, and get their gear our son.
Dear brothers and sisters, families of the patriot dead, this is an important, significant occasion for you all. Assuring support and comfort for bereaved families is a core value for Republicans, a duty never to be overlooked. And it's why we've been gathered here this evening by the National Graves Association. But marvelously, as Republicans, you've never before gathered for the Eucharist in a context like this. This is a special time to pray and give thanks for all who have been part of the Republican struggle for justice and human rights right down the years, from its beginning in Wolfe Tone, Henry Joy, Thomas Russell, through Catholic, Protestant and dissenter down to our own time.
We remember with grateful hearts all those who gave their lives for Irish freedom. May the promise of the resurrection for the just give hope to us all, and may their names be spoken with honour and pride amongst their people. Lord, hear us.
Chanamid Kevner or Nadini a Heilmund, agus Aidzin a Tago Foilen New, a Dibri Gujin or Sunakora agus Shiana. Go you to Kujin as the Rogacht agus Heilmacht, Trikaira or Bosch Saints, no Glente Talajacht. I hear na Island.
We remember the families and friends who mourn the loss of their loved ones and the cause for Irish freedom. May they find strength and consolation in the love, gratitude and support of this generation. Lord, hear us.
Lord,
remember your servants, all our patriot dead, a Jimmer, a Nana, a son of Jill, all who died in our conflict, deceased members of our families, whom you have called from this world to yourself. Grant that they who are united with you, with your Son, in a death like his, may also be one with him in his resurrection. Through Christ our Lord, through whom we bestow on the world all that is good.
Beautiful night, very nice.
Lovely. Everything went very well. Much appreciated.
I just said brilliant evening, lovely to be in there.
It was a real disappointing night. It was a great occasion to the sacrifice that our patriot did give for Ireland, and tonight the crowd showed that it was a great occasion.
I was very impressed.
It was
very impressed, and it was to honour all the dead volunteers. Very good. Now a good crowd turned up for it. All good people.
Very emotional it was, wasn't it?
I'm here with my brother, and we remember our brother who died, who gave his life for Ireland, and we're very, very proud of him, as I'm sure everybody that is here tonight is very proud of their family, and no better way than to do it through the Eucharist. I'm so proud. It was absolutely beautiful, a lovely night. And thanks to everyone and the National Graves Association and everyone involved. A really wonderful night.
I think that tonight was a very fitting tribute to all of our fallen patriot dead, and I think it was a very emotional service. I want to commend the National Graves Association for putting this on. I think all the families who attended here and anybody else have come away this evening with a sense of hope and pride, but what people throughout the generations have done for us all, and we are very, very grateful for them, and we're very grateful for Clonard Monastery this evening for putting what I think was an absolutely first class and beautiful service.
I thought it was beautiful tonight because I thought of the volunteers. The last time that they went off this road was at Masses, and rightly that the Mass should be brought back here tonight to honour the volunteers. I thought it was beautiful.
Absolutely wonderful night. And the music, the Irish dancers, the praying, it's lovely. Glad I came.
I think it was fitting that we were here this evening in Clonard Monastery remembering our patriot dead. And when you think about all who we have lost, without doubt us Republicans know that we stand on the shoulders of giants. And we are unbound and unbroken and very proud of the people who we remember. That said, we also remember all of those who gave their lives and who lost their lives during the conflict. And for those in our society that would try to look upon the victims, and particularly the volunteers who gave their life, and who would say such things as a pecking order of victims, it would fit them to perhaps come to an event like this, and it might actually enhance their common humanity to see the depth of pain and suffering that there is in the Republican community, and through that death and suffering people can also remember and acknowledge those who are hurting within the Unionist community, and also those who are hurting from the British society in a faraway land.
Well, tonight was a fantastic success. We were really nervous and how it would come together and everything else, but it was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how well it done myself. The Irish dancers, the music, the singers, the priests, and their homily. Everything just went brilliant. I met a lot of the people on the way out, and not one person had anything bad to say about it. Well, not bad, but anything less than fantastic. So it was a good start for Easter for us. Now we've got to get down to the real hard work now of the Easter parade, which, as you know, is on 20th of April. We are well advanced now in our preparation for it, but there's going to be a lot of hard work goes into it. We would expect a big crowd this year. The crowds have been getting bigger year on year on. So please God, it'll all work out. So we want to see everybody there on Easter Sunday wearing your Easter lily in honour of Ireland's dead.